In this video, I'm going to discuss the horizontal and vertical analysis. We are tasked to do 5 problems and we are also tasked to provide 5 solutions for those 5 problems. For the next slide is the first problem, which consists the horizontal analysis of income statement of Village Shipping Incorporation for the years ending December 31, 2014 and December 31, 2015. This income statement consists the sales, COGS, gross profit, wages, repairs, rent, taxes, office expenses, total expenses, and net income of Village Shipping Incorporation. They have 500,000 sales on 2014 and 475,000 in 2015. They have 269,000 of cost of goods sold and 265,000 for 2015. They have 231,000 gross profit on 2014 and 210,000 on 2015. They have 163,000 on wages on 2014 and 154,000 on 2015. They have 4,150 repairs in 2014 and 5,800 on 2015. They have 12,000 of rent in 2014 and 13,000 in 2015. They have 17,930 taxes on 2014 and 16,940 on 2015. They have 587 office expenses on 2014 and 1,023 on 2015. They have 197,667 pesos total expenses on 2014 and 190,763 in 2015. They have 33,333 pesos net income in 2014 and 19,237 net income in 2015. For the next slide, we are going to compute the horizontal analysis of the Village Shipping Incorporation. We should always remember that the formula to get the horizontal analysis is amount in comparison year minus amount in base year divided by amount in base year times 100. To compute the percentage of sales, we just need to subtract the 475,000, which is the amount in comparison year, minus 500,000, which is the amount in base year, divide 500,000, which is the amount in base year, times 100. And this result a negative 5%. For the COGS, 265,000 minus 269,000 divide 269,000 times 100, result is negative 1.49%. For the gross profit, we just need to subtract again the 210,000 minus 230,000 divided by 230,000 times 100, resulting negative 9.09%. To get the wages, 154,000 minus 163,000 divided by 163,000 times 100, resulting negative 5.52%. For repairs, 5,800 minus 4,150 divided by 4,150 times 100, resulting 39.76%. For rent, 13,000 minus 12,000 divided by 12,000 times 100 equals 8.33%. For taxes, 16,940 minus 17,930 divided by 17,930 times 100 equals negative 5.52%. For OPEX expenses, 1,023 pesos minus 587 divided by 587 times 100 is equals to 14.14%. For total expenses, 190,763 minus 197,667 divided by 197,667 times 100 is equals to negative 3.49%. For the net income, again, 19,237, which is the amount in comparison year, minus 33,333, which is the amount in base year, divided by 33,333, which is the amount in base year, times 100, is equals to negative 42.40%. And that's how we compute the horizontal analysis. For the next slide is the second problem, which is the horizontal analysis of the income statement of Safeway Stores Incorporation for the year 2018 and 2019. They have 19,642,201 sales in 2019 and 18,585,217 sales in 2018. They have 15,004,547 cost of sales in 2019 and 14,249,843 cost of sales in 2018. Of 4,637,654 gross profit in 2019 and 4,335,374 gross profit in 2018. They have 4,214,443 pesos operating and administrative expenses in 2019 and 3,920,736 in 2018. They have 423,211 operating profit in 2019 and 414,638 operating profit in 2018. They have 151,263 interest expense in 2019 and 134,270 in 2018. They have 26,874 other income or loss in 2019 and 20,565 in 2018. 298,822 pre-tax income in 2019 and 300,933 in 2018. They have 113,811 provision for income taxes in 2019 and 117,630 in 2018. They have 185,011 net income in 2019 and 183,303 net income in 2018. For the column of amount, these represent the difference of the value of each item if we subtract the comparison year to the base year. For the next slide, I can show the step-by-step computation of how to get the horizontal analysis of each item in this income statement. Again, the formula is amount in comparison year minus amount in base year divided by amount in base year times 100. To get the percentage of sales, 19,642,201, which is the amount in comparison year, minus 18,585,217, which is the amount in base year, divided by 18,585,217, which is the amount in base year, times 100, resulting 5.69%. For cost of sales, 15,004,547 minus 14,249,843 divided by 14,249,843 times 100 is equals to 5.30%. To get the gross profit, 4,637,654 minus 4,335,374 divided by 4,335,374 times 100 is equals to 6.97%. For operating and administrative expenses, 4,214,443 minus 3,920,736 divided by 3,920,736 times 100 is equals to 7.49%. For operating profit, 423,211 minus 414,633 divided by 414,638 times 100 is equals to 2.07%. For interest expense, 151,263 minus 134,270 divided by 134,270 times 100 is equals to 12.66%. For other income or loss, 26,874 minus 20,565 divided by 20,565 times 100 is equals to 30.68%. For pre-tax income, 298,822 minus 300,933 divided by 300,933 times 100 is equals to negative 0.70%. For provision for income taxes, 113,811 minus 117,630 divided by 117,630 times 100 is equals to negative 3.25%. And lastly, for the net income, again, 185,011, which is the amount in comparison year, subtract to 183,303, which is the amount in base year, and divide it into the amount in base year, which is 183,303, and the result is ita-times sa 100, and the total result is 0.93%. For this next slide, which is the third problem, we're also going to get the horizontal analysis of the comparative year-end income statement of Mistborn Trading. So, for the revenue, they have 120,000 in 2003 and they have 100,000 in 2002. For the cost of sale, they have 60,000 in 2003 and 50,000 in 2002. For the gross profit, they have 60,000 in 2003 and 50,000 in 2002. For the rent expense, they have 5,500 in 2003 and 5,000 in 2002. For the depreciation expense, they have 3,600 in 2003 and 2,500 in 2002. For wages expense, they have 5,400 in 2003 and 3,000 in 2002. For utilities expense, they have 2,500 in 2003 and 1,500 in 2002. For the net profit before interest and tax, they have 43,000 in 2003 and 38,000 in 2002. For interest expense, they have 5,400 in 2003 and 3,000 in 2002. For income tax, they have 6,000 in 2003 and 5,000 in 2002. And lastly, in net profit after interest and tax, they have 31,600 in 2003 and 30,000 in 2002. For the column of amount, again, ito yung difference if ipagsusubtract yung mga amount sa comparison year, which is yung 2003 sa amount ng base year, which is yung 2002. Yan yung mga differences. Again, the formula to compute the horizontal analysis percentage is amount in comparison year minus amount in base year divided by amount in base year times 100. So, to compute the revenue, 120,000, which is the amount in comparison year, yung 2003 minus 100,000, which is amount in base year, which is yung 2002. Yung sagot doon is i-divide sa 100,000, which is the amount in base year times 100 is equals to 20%. Sa cost of sale, 60,000 minus 50,000 divided by 50,000 times 100 is 20%. Sa gross profit, same. ng procedure, 60,000 minus 50,000 divided by 50,000 times 100 is 20%. Sa rent expense, 5,500 minus 5,000 divided by 5,000 times 100 is equals to 10%. Sa depreciation expense, 3,600 minus 2,500 divided by 2,500 times 100 is equals to 44%. Sa wages expense, 5,400 minus 3,000 divided by 3,000 times 100 is 80%. For utilities expense, 2,500 minus 1,500 divided by 1,500 times 100 is 67%. For net profit before interest and tax, 43,000 minus 38,000 divided by 38,000 times 100 is 13%. For interest expense, 5,400 minus 3,000 divided by 3,000 times 100 is 80%. For income tax, 6,000 minus 5,000 divided by 5,000 times 100 is 20%. For net profit after interest and tax, again, yung procedure, 31,600 yung amount in comparison year, 2003, minus 30,000 yung amount ng base year, yung 2002, divide by 30,000 yung amount ng base year, which is 2002 times 100 is 5%. So, that's how we compute the horizontal analysis. So, for this slide, which is the fourth problem, hindi na siya horizontal analysis, vertical analysis naman. So, from the word itself, vertical analysis, ang computation is patayo. So, this is a vertical analysis of income statement of Magana's Furniture Incorporation for the years ending December 31, 2022 and December 31, 2023. So, dito muna tayo sa 2023, yung column na pangalawa. So, meron silang sales ng 2023 na 500,000, cost of goods sold na 269,000, gross profit na 231,000, wages na 163,000, repairs na 4,150, rent na 12,000, 17,930 na taxes, 587 pesos na office expenses, 197,667 pesos na total expenses, and 33,333 pesos na net income sa 2023. So, itong mga percentage na to, ito na yung result ito na yung vertical analysis percentage nila. So, for the year 2022, may sales sila na 475,000, cost of goods sold na 265,000, gross profit na 210,000, wages na 154,000, repairs na 5,800, rent na 13,000, 16,940 na taxes, 1,023 pesos na office expenses, 190,763 na total expenses, and net income na 19,237. Again, ito yung mga vertical analysis percentages. So, sa next slide, ipapakita natin kung paano sila i-compute yung mga percentage na to. So, the formula to get the vertical analysis of an income statement is income statement item divided by total sales times 100. So, lahat ng item ay i-divide lang sa total sales. So, sa 2023, to get the sales, 500,000, which is yung total sales, divide by 500,000, which is yung total sales, then i-divide lang by itself, times 100 is equals to 100%. For the cost of goods sold, 269,000, which is yung amount ng cost of goods sold, divided by 500,000, which is yung sales, times 100 is equals to 53.8%. For the gross profit, 231,000 yung amount, divide by 500,000 which is yung sales, times 100 is equals to 46.20%. For the wages, 163,000 which is yung amount ng wages for 2023, divide by 500,000 which is yung sales nung 2023, times 100 is equals to 32.60%. For the repairs, ang amount ay 4,150 noong 2023, divide by 500,000 which is yung sales ng 2023 times 100 is equals to 0.83%. For the rent of 2023, meron silang 12,000 divided by the sales which is 500,000 times 100 is equals to 2.40%. For the taxes, meron silang 17,930 noong 2023 divided by 500,000 yung sales times 100 is equals to 3.59%. For the office expenses, meron silang 587 divided by 500,000 na sales times 100 is equals to 0.12%. For the total expenses, meron silang 197,667 noong 2023 divided by the sales which is 500,000 times 100 is equals to 39.53%. For the net income, meron silang 33,333 noong 2023 divide by 500,000 which is yung sales noong 2023 times 100 is equals to 6.67%. So, dito naman tayo sa 2022, same lang ng procedure, income statement item, yung amount nun, divide by total sales times 100. So, sa sales, meron silang 475,000 sales noong 2022, divide by 475,000 sales noong 2022, so divide by itself times 100 is equals to 100%. For the cost of goods sold, meron silang 265,000 na amount, divide by 475,000 which is yung sales times 100 is equals to 55.79%. Sa gross profit, meron silang 210,000 gross profit noong 2022 and sales na 475,000, di-divide lang ulit, times 100 is equals to 44.21%. For the wages naman, meron silang 154,000 noong 2022, divide by 475,000 na sales noong 2022, times 100 is equals to 32.42%. For the repairs, meron silang 5,800 noong 2022 divide by the total sales which is 475,000 times 100 is equals to 1.22%. Sa rent naman, meron silang 13,000 amount ng rent noong 2022 divide by 475,000 na sales times 100 is equals to 2.74%. Sa taxes naman, meron silang 16,940 na taxes noong 2022 and 475,000 sales, pagdi-divide lang ulit, times 100 is equals to 3.57%. Sa office expenses naman, meron silang 1,023 pesos divided by 475,000 na sales times 100 is equals to 0.22%. Sa total expenses naman, meron silang 190,763 na total expenses noong 2022 divide by 475,000 na total sales noong 2022 times 100 is equals to 40.16%. So, for the net income, meron silang 19,237 noong 2022 and 475,000 na total sales. Divide lang and yung quotient nun is times ulit sa 100 and ang total niya is 4.05%. So, ganun lang kunin yung vertical analysis na percentage. So, for this slide which is the problem or the last problem na i-discuss natin. Again, a vertical analysis of an income statement of Hacia Pabias Incorporation for the year ending December 31, 2016 and December 31, 2017. So, again, ang computation natin is patayo. So, for 2017, meron silang revenue na 225,400. Cost of sales na 125,950. Gross profit na 99,450. SG&A expenses na 50,500. Operating income na 48,950. Interest expense na 10,300. Income tax expense na 10,600. And net income na 28,050 pesos. So, lahat ng to ay value ng each item noong 2017. So, for 2018 naman, meron silang revenue na 215,800, cost of sales na 120,500, gross profit na 95,300, SG&A expenses na 52,300, operating income na 43,000, interest expense na 9,200, income tax expense na 9,900, and last, net income na 23,900. Lahat ng to ay value ng each item noong 2018. So, itong mga nakikita nating percentage ay yung mga vertical analysis percentage. So again, we should always keep this in our mind na ang formula to get the vertical analysis of an income statement is income statement item, yung value nun, divided by total sales times 100. So sa 2018 muna tayo, kunin muna natin yung vertical analysis percentage ng 2018. Sa revenue, merong 215,800 divided by 215,800 times 100 is equals to 100%. Revenue is katulad din siya ng sales. So, sa cost of sales, merong 120,500 na cost of sales divided by 215,800 na revenue times 100 is equals to 55.84%. Sa gross profit, meron 95,300 noong 2018 divided by 215,800 na revenue noong 2018 times 100 is equals to 44.16%. Sa SG&A expenses, merong 52,300 noong 2018 divided by 215,800 na revenue or sales times 100 is equals to 24.24%. So, operating income noong 2018, merong 43% divided by the revenue, 215,800 times 100 is equals to 19.93%. Sa interest expense, merong 9,200 divided by 215,800 times 100 is equals to 0.426%. Sa income tax expense, merong 9,900 noong 2018 divided by the total revenue which is 215,800 times 100 is equals to 4.59%. So again, sa net income, 23,900 na net income noong 2018 divided by 215,800 na revenue noong 2018 times 100 is equals to 11.08%. So, yun yung vertical analysis percentages ng each item noong 2018. So, dito naman tayo sa 2017. Again, ganun lang ulit yung formula. Sa revenue, meron tayong 225,400 divided by 225,400 divided by itself lang times 100 is equals to 100%. Sa cost of sales, meron tayong 125,950 na cost of sales nung 2017 divided by 225,400 na revenue nung 2017 times 100 is equals to 55.88%. Sa gross profit naman, meron tayong 99,450 noong 2017 divided by the total revenue, 225,400 times 100 is equals to 44.12%. Sa SG&A expenses, meron tayong 50,500 na SG&A expenses noong 2017 divided by the total revenue, 225,400 times 100 is equals to 22.40%. Operating income, meron tayong 48,950 noong 2017 divided by the total revenue, which is 225,400 times 100 is equals to 21.72%. Sa interest expense, meron tayong 10,300 divided by 225,400 times 100 is equals to 4.57%. So, income tax expense, meron tayong 10,600 divided by 225,400 times 100 is equals to 4.70%. Sa net income naman, meron tayong 28,050 noong 2017 divided by the total revenue, which is 225,400 times 100 is equals to 12.44%. So that's how we get the vertical analysis percentage. And that is all for my midterm exam, and thank you so much for listening. I hope you learned something.